Good morning. Welcome to the Wake and Bake Show. I'm your host, Mr. Superhero Swag, aka 16, the icon. And the Wake and Bake Show, what we do here is we just sit back and every morning we smoke a blunt and we kick it. So this morning, apple fritter. This episode is going to be a more laid-back episode. This episode, I'm just more or less kicking it with you. Movies, TV shows, I bet we watch a lot of the same shit. And if we don't watch the same shit, I'm going to put you up on some shows. Some shows that I'm checking out, that I've checked out, and I've rewatched this shit, man, because it's some good shit. Ozark on Netflix, bro. If you checked out Breaking Bad, which it took me a minute to get there, you know, I usually watch shit after it's over. I didn't even watch Game of Thrones until last year. I binge watched all of it, enjoyed it, now I'm rewatching it. But I get to a point where I don't watch shit until after it's out of style. I don't watch it when everybody's raving on it. I watch it after. But Ozark is definitely something on Netflix that you need to check out. That's a series. Jason Bateman did his thing. Malcolm and Marie. Let me hold up. Malcolm and Marie. This is good, bro. This is good. I liked it. It's an all black and white. It's got John David Washington, which is Denzel Washington's son, my man from Tenet, and it's got Zendaya in it from Spider-Man movies, the greatest show on earth, and all of that stuff. Doom. But it's just the two of them as a couple having an argument. And it's good TV, bro. I've watched it 3 times. And it just goes concurrent. There's no other scenery in this but just the two of them in the house arguing over something. I won't tell you exactly what because that'll spoil it, but you see it and it's great film. Great. I liked it. I got to give it up to my man that is behind it. I think it's Sam Levinson. He's also behind the next pick that I have for you to watch, and this is on HBO Max, which is Euphoria. Zendaya kills it, and she's got a supporting cast. Sydney Sweeney, Maude Apatow. Once again, I'm recommending you watch this. This is good TV. Now we getting into stuff that you probably say, okay, yeah, this sound more like 16. This sound more like 16. I wasn't really expecting him to say Ozark or Malcolm and Marie or Euphoria. That kind of shocked me. But when I say check out The Witcher with Henry Cavill, my man that was Superman, both seasons of that, I'm just going to say this and then I'm going to move on to my next pick. One of the fight scenes with Henry Cavill, where he becomes the Butcher of Blaviken like in the video game, because I played the Witcher 3 video game. Bruh. The choreography on that, the choreography on that fight scene and how he sliced them cats up, man. Epic. Definitely a good watch for my fellas, for sure. Watch that, The Witcher. Now, the last one is where I'm gonna go off into a whole nother topic on that. This Genius, these 3 episodes, the Kanye documentary that Cootie did, you know, throughout the years and everything on that, man. This is also gives you a little more insight into Kanye West, and my man is arguably a musical genius. And I will say that I said on Bitches Fuck about him marrying Kim Kardashian that, you know, that probably wasn't going to go well. I foresaw that because, I mean, you got to think about it. I mean, people are going to get mad, but Kim Kardashian is famous for nothing. She's famous for being a vixen on social media and having a fat ass. That's it. Her dad was O.J. Simpson's lawyer, so she already had bread. She'd been had bread. So she just got famous for what? A sex tape with Ray J? You ain't did nothing. Kanye came from nothing. Came from the dirt. Came from the shy. Was one of us. A regular person. A regular person. And I mean, put myself in this man's shoes, especially after watching the documentary, which gave me a little more depth, a little more meat on the subject. This man lost his mom, bro. In the midst of becoming famous, fighting to be heard, fighting to be taken seriously by people who signed you as a producer but didn't want to see you as a full-on artist, which is what you eventually morphed into and became because you believed in yourself and kept fighting. And then in the midst of all the yes men and bullshit and celebrities and drugs and sex and more yes men, you lose your mom, your anchor to reality, your anchor to who you were, your anchor to who you are, half of who you are. You lose that. In the midst of people that'll just tell you, yeah, Kanye, yeah, absolutely. Do that, even though it'd be bad for you. They don't care. They just want to be in your circle. So now, yeah, I definitely identify. And this whole the Pete Davidson thing, that's hilarious to me too, because my man is a comedian on Saturday Night Live. No disrespect, I watched Saturday Night Live back when Eddie Murphy and all of them cats was on it, but when was the last time I really watched Saturday Night Live? I know they have big guests on there. I know that. They have big musical guests and all of that. I just watch YouTube for the videos. I don't need to see your performance on Saturday Night Live. I might be one of the few. It might be a bunch of people that agree with me. So Pete Davidson is a nobody too. He's famous for what? Being a comedian on a show that not that many people watch anymore. And dating a bunch of famous chicks that thought he was cute. That's it. You're a nobody. You know what I'm saying? The most relevant person in the room is Kanye West. He's the most relevant person in the room. Nobody really cares about Kim anymore. I mean, seriously, your time's up. We're not looking at you on social media anymore. We're looking at Hi, My Name is T. We're looking at Ruby Rose. You know what I'm saying? We're looking at different chicks on social media. Ain't nobody looking at Kim Kardashian anymore. I mean, she's still cute. Don't get me wrong. She still got a fat ass. Don't get me wrong. But baby, the most relevant person in the room is Kanye. He might be off his meds. He might be a little... But, I put myself in that man's shoes. If I had lost my mom and had got to a plateau, had got to an apex plateau like that, and then I lose my mom, shout out to mom, dude. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of tragic. It's gonna be kind of tragic, man. So yeah, definitely check out Genius, because if you haven't already checked that out on Netflix, that's that documentary, and that shit it gives you more detail into Kanye West. Really. I actually got down here because I did notes for the show. I actually got notes down here. Okay, so check this out. This is my man's card so y'all won't have to look it up. But it's a lot of people that none of us really even know. We only know, let me see. That was a good bag if he bagged that one though. He got Ariana Grande. This is the Pete Davidson dude, the Saturday Night Live comedian. He dated Ariana Grande. He dated Kate Beckinsale from the Underworld movies and the Click movie with Adam Sandler. Now that's a good bag. If he bagged it, that's a good bag. Kaya Gerber, Phoebe Denevor, Margaret Qualley, Cassie David. I don't know any of these chicks. I saw the little YouTube video because I did my homework on it, and I mean that's all he's really famous for. I don't know him as a comedian because I don't watch Saturday Night Live. And the chicks that he bagged, 2 of them I know. And okay, so what? You in that circle, you in that pond with famous people, and you bagging famous chicks. So? Oh man. Oh man. But yeah, I definitely want you to check out that Genius, man. Now we can get into these movies that I want you to check out, man, or movies that movies and shows that I want to check out. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Now, I'm ashamed to say, rocking the Miles shirt, I'm ashamed to say I still have not seen, and I know y'all gonna roast me in the comments for being Mr. Superhero Swag and missing this one, but I'm going to have to get the digital version of No Way Home because I still have not seen it yet. I have not been to the theaters and seen No Way Home. I've seen all the different spoilers and clips all over YouTube. I know it's probably fire when you see it all together. I've heard it's fire. Pope bought it the other day, but I haven't been over there to watch it. So, yeah, but Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, bro. Definitely want to see that. I want to see what they do with this Morbius film because I remember the Morbius character more from the animated series with Spider-Man than the comic books. I didn't pay attention to Morbius in the comic books. He was more exciting to me on the cartoon. But I want to see what they do with that. And I definitely want to see, because the trailer came out the other day for it, and it actually, the way Marvel released the trailer for Miss Marvel, it was actually a surprise to everybody. And then that upbeat music comes on, and it kind of pulls you into the trailer. And even though they changed up how her powers are articulated, because you know she had stretchy powers like Mr. Fantastic, and now they gave her powers are just they show you the power. It's completely different than how you remember it or have seen it on cartoons or in the comics. But it looks like it's going to be interesting, so I definitely want to see that. And staying in the Marvel pool, everybody is waiting to see what happens with Moon Knight. Now, with all the different Marvel characters, Marvel lore that I know, the only thing I know about Moon Knight is that everyone compares him, makes him into be the Marvel's Batman. The trailer looks dope. I like the whole thing where he has multiple personalities and I can't tell the difference between dreams and my waking life. You know, that part kills me. The part kills me. And how he has to chain himself to the bed because he's making sure he doesn't leave the house. And then, you know, the moon god Khonshu like stalking him, but is he there? Is he not there? And I mean, Marvel does it, man. Marvel does it. They've been consistent all this time, and they know what they're doing. Now another one. Last one. Obi-Wan. I can't look on the calendar and see whether or not it would have been better for them to drop that on May the 4th instead of May 24th or May 25th, I think it is. But Disney usually has their stuff together. So I'm quite sure if they could have dropped the Obi-Wan series on the 24th. I mean, on the 4th. So they could have said, "May the 4th be with you. Obi-Wan coming to Disney Plus." Then that would have been dope. That would have been dope. But for some reason, I bet you if I check the calendar, if we all go check the calendars right now, the 4th probably falls on a weird day where they don't think they're going to make enough clicks or get enough views, or that's not the day that they want to drop a series on, because whatever day they drop it on, they have to stay consistent with that and do that every week, that day every week. So I'm sure it was a strategic move, but that's something else I'm looking forward to, is Obi-Wan. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. As far as shows and movies that I would recommend and tell you that I'm looking forward to, and you might see me at the theater, or you can comment what you thought about the film down below. Definitely comment, like, and subscribe. Watch every 16 the Icon video you can. And I'll see you in the morning. It was nice smoking with you. Let me hit that one more time. More laid back episode of the Wake and Bake Show. As I said, not every episode will be about the music. Some episodes might be about other things. Because we're going to kick it about, different stuff. It's not going to always be about music. You get bored. I mean, even though I smoke a blunt with you, you get bored if we're talking about the same shit every day, right? Oh, and also, I wanted to make sure that everybody knows that the Wake and Bake Show will only be going on Monday through Friday. Saturday and Sunday, gotta sleep in. Gotta do what we gotta do with these kids and everything else like that. So there will be other programming that you'll be able to watch on 16 TV, but the Wake and Bake Show will run every morning at 10, Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday. Also, I will definitely switch up. Had someone say, okay, you did Marvel and then you did DC. And then today I did Marvel again. So I'll switch up and do somebody from a different genre, but that is still superhero swag. So that we keep this going and we keep different shirts for every episode. Yeah, but it's been nice smoking with you. We're at the end of the blunt. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell down below so that you get a alert each and every time we drop new content. I'm your host, Mr. Superhero Swag, aka 16 the Icon, and I'll see you later for the Wake and Bake Show.